You're charged with the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Welcome to the Court of Justice.
Court is calling 2023 CR 10632, State of Texas versus John Michael Collier. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Anna Ochoa Nelson.
Defense?
Eric Baker for the defendant who's present, Judge.
And are you Mr. Collier?
Yes, sir.
Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, you received all the discovery
I have, Your Honor.
and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Collier, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
So waived, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Right. And probation, this is an application. Going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement, it gives you more than you bargained for. The fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe that, and in fact, he was found competent recently in this.
Mr. Collier, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Absolutely.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're going to take in consideration the following cause numbers: 706-367, 674-496, 674-497. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, no harmful or injurious contact with Michael Collier. Is this Michael Collier Sr. or?
It is, Judge. It's
With Michael Collier Sr., anger management class, life skill class, and regular UAs. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State? Is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor. I'd ask the court to consider holding the affirmative finding of family violence in abeyance until the deferred is either completed or not completed successfully, Your Honor.
I'll consider it, but I will tell you, if, for my reading of the stipulations, if it's an affirmative finding of family violence, I'm not going to hold it in abeyance.
All right, Judge.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Showing you outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. and there'll be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I do not, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
State offered State's Exhibit 1 with attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Right. And have you had a chance, state, to speak with the complainant?
We have spoken.
And they're aware of this offer?
They are, Judge.
All right, Mr. Collier, I'm going to show you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We'd ask that with the,
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my experience with my client, he's very articulate. He's very a calm human being. I've spoken on many occasions with his father. Come to understand the family dynamics. His father and him have a good relationship. His father is very supportive of this plea. And so I just asked the court to follow the plea.
All right, so Mr. Collier, what was the altercation over? Because I'm reading the police report, it's a vape pen. Then I'm reading it's about a shower video on YouTube. So what was the issue?
Basically, I was in my room playing video games and I was smoking marijuana, which is not something my father finds that I should be doing. And he and I got in an argument over it. And he said, well, I'm going to come over there and take that away. And he came over to try and physically take my stuff. And I pushed him. I did, Your Honor.
All right. So this home, whose home is it?
It is my father's home.
All right. So let me explain something to you. As long as, and I say this from experience, no matter how old you are, as long as you're living under your parents' roof, it doesn't matter if you're 35, it doesn't matter if you're 40, you might as well be underage because their rules go. If they say they don't want any smoking of marijuana in their house, then you can't smoke marijuana in the house. If you want to smoke marijuana, which is illegal in Texas, unless you have a medical prescription for it, then you need to do that in your own place. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why were you smoking marijuana?
It was a sense of immaturity, Your Honor.
How old are you?
27.
Are there any mental health issues?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
I've been in and out of mental rehab a few times for a few things, but nothing that ever stuck. They said I might have had schizophrenia for a while, but that was disproven, I think.
Okay.
But nothing that's ever affected me in terms of finding a job or living my life in any kind of normal capacity.
All right. So are you receiving any type of SSI or no?
Not currently, Your Honor.
Have you in the past?
Yes, Your Honor.
For what reason?
For the previously stated schizophrenia.
When's the last time you saw a doctor for mental health, any mental health issues?
About a year ago.
Do you have insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
So when you were employed, when's the last time you were employed and what did you do?
I was a loss prevention security officer at Hotel Emma at the Pearl Brewery.
Okay. The Hotel Emma?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, sometimes people say Emma Hotel and people get upset. No, it's the Hotel Emma. I'm like, okay. So on this day that this happened, were you employed or no?
No, Your Honor.
So how were you spending your days?
Mostly just surfing the web and playing video games.
What video games were you playing?
I was playing Devil May Cry specifically.
I'm sorry,
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that PlayStation?
It's on PlayStation, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the state judge.
No, Your Honor, nothing.
All
else.
right. I would only do Mortal Kombat. I never heard of Devil May Cry.
Nor have I.
I've had an exciting childhood. And that was when you played Mortal Kombat. Now Mortal Kombat, it appears very realistic, where they're pulling out people's spinal cards and you're just like, whoa, that's too much for me. Flawless victory, that's what they say at the end. All right. So are you able to see a mental health professional with your insurance or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
So here's my concern. One, I want to make sure that if there are mental health issues, it appears, counsel, that maybe there were some because he's receiving it for SSI. I don't want to send you out into the world and let you be unsuccessful. Right. Now, I see the no harmful or injurious contact with, I guess he's John Michael Sr.
I believe so, Judge.
All right. Is he John Michael Sr.?
He's Michael Senior.
Michael Sr.
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Collier Senior.
All right. So, and you're John Michael. You're not a junior?
No, I'm John Michael.
Okay. All right. So, have you had a chance to speak with him since you've been in custody?
I speak with him every day, Your Honor.
All right. Does he want you to come back there and live with him?
Yes, Your Honor. We see as the issue itself was rather petty, especially with the passing of my mother recently. while we
Oh,
were
I'm
in
so
jail.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been seen as more of like a pettier issue, and we've moved past it completely and are hoping to reconcile and come back together as a family.
All right. So I'm going to place it as an order. Either you're going to see a mental health person through probation, or either you can see it through your own doctor, just to make sure if there are any issues or any help that you need, you'll receive it. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, in Texas, you can't use marijuana while you're on probation unless it's prescribed, and you cannot use alcohol. All right. You cannot use alcohol while you're on probation, even though, your eyes were stunned by that.
It's no issue, Your Honor.
No, so while you're on probation, you're not allowed to use alcohol, even in your home. That's just the rules of probation. These are not rules that I made up. It's the law. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you feel the need to use marijuana because of whatever issue that may appear in your life, do not. Pick up the phone, call probation, tell them what you're going through, or call your doctor. You understand?
Yes, Your
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There will be $1,000 fine. That will be probated. Take in consideration the following cause numbers: 706 367 674-496, 674-497. And also, if somebody could check, because I read in the police report that the complainant asked for a protective order. So even though I'm making my rulings here, that protective order may still be in existence. And if it is, he won't be able to go there. So if y'all want to check on that.
I discussed that with him. I don't believe there is a current protective order. That's
we
We'll double check.
Yeah, we better double check,
certainly, yes.
because what will end up happening if I send you home with that, a neighbor or somebody may call, which they should, and say that you're there, and if the police come there and there's a protective order in place, they're going to arrest you.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and there's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no harmful or injurious contact with, and I'm sorry, your father, is he John Michael Collier?
Michael Collins.
Okay, with Michael Collier Senior, anger management class. Probation, the life skills class. Does he need a life skills class?
Your Honor. I think anger management might suffice.
All right, so anger management, regular UAs. How long have you been in custody?
6 months.
All right, so he should not have any marijuana in his system.
Right.
So we're going to do regular UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. We can do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services, or he can provide his insurance and the medical doctor he wants to use. So you can either go through the Center for Healthcare Services or either with your medical doctor. I'm going to ask for field visits 1 time per month. And that will be until his mental health is stabilized by having his own doctor, or he's been to see someone with Center for Healthcare Services. Probation is there, and we'll do a TAP evaluation. That can be done out of custody. You need to make sure that you show up for that TAP evaluation appointment. If you miss it, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And if the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with supportive outpatient treatment. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Sorry, Judge, you said supportive outpatient treatment?
Yes, that's what we'll start with.
Regular reporting via Zoom or in person?
Yes, thank you. Anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
I appreciate your leniency and your willing to help me and my family, Your Honor. I really do.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. You know, it's always a struggle on, not so much a struggle, but when people are placed in probation on this court, I always want them to be successful, and I try to give them the tools so they can be successful and not come back on a motion to revoke. So make sure that if you need anything, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, then come to court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. And if y'all will check to see if there is an emergency protective order or not.
There was one, Judge. It expired on September 30th of 2020.
All right, so there is no protective order. Thank you for looking into that.
The courtroom falls silent as Judge Stephanie Boyd flips through the police report, her eyes narrowing at the details. A 27-year-old man, John Michael Cerr, stands before her, charged with injuring his elderly father. But as the story unfolds, it becomes painfully clear this isn't about malice. It's about immaturity, untreated mental health struggles, and a family fractured by grief. John's voice trembles as he explains the altercation. He was in his room at his father's house, playing Devil May Cry on his PlayStation, secretly smoking marijuana. When his father confronted him, tried to take the vape pen, John pushed him. A moment of impulse that exploded into a felony charge, 6 months in custody, and a family torn apart. Judge Boyd leans forward, her voice sharp but laced with something unexpected, concern. This home, whose home is it, she asks. John admits it's his father's. And then she delivers the lesson that echoes through the courtroom. As long as you're living under your parents' roof, you might as well be underage. Their rules go. But the real weight of the moment comes when Judge Boyd digs deeper. John mentions past schizophrenia diagnoses, time in mental rehab, and a history of receiving SSI. His mother recently passed. His father still wants him home. And Judge Boyd realizes this isn't just about punishment. It's about intervention. She accepts the plea deal but adds conditions that transform the sentence. Mandatory mental health treatment, anger management, no alcohol, and regular check-ins. I want to give you the tools to be successful, she tells him firmly. Don't waste this chance.